Impassiveni.
In this class we will learn to feel our movements and be aware of our emotions. A preparation to understand the middle way. Sensing and moving. Being able to sense the movement of energy is critical to successful magic. Unlike vision and hearing, which we associate with specific organs, eyes and ears, feeling is a sense that we experience with the whole body. Our skin registers the shock and frequency of sounds, making the whole body participate in the act of listening. And just as energy moves within us and around us, we also move energy when we move in physical space. Touch is the most complicated of the senses. Exercise 26. Feeling the air. Practice this exercise in a comfortable, enclosed, private space. Dress up from heaven, naked. Walk around the room. Notice the flow of air on your skin. How is the temperature? If there is a breeze in the room, how does it feel? Turn on a fan and stand in front of it. Notice the nuances in each part of your body, as it spreads through your body. Can you feel the air more sensitively with some parts of your body than others? The act of walking has become something outside of our conscious awareness. Paying attention to the walking process is a good step towards starting to pay attention to where our bodies are in space and the energy we displace when we move. Exercise 27. Mindful walking. Practice in a comfortable space. Set a stopwatch to 1 minute. Dressed in heaven, stand with your feet shoulder-width apart, arms at your sides. Slightly bend your knees. Focus your attention on point 1. Step slowly forward with one leg, placing your heel on the floor first, then gradually letting your foot touch the floor. Alternate slowly with the other foot again, placing your heel on the floor first, letting your foot gradually touch the floor. Keep walking slowly, always doing the same movement with your feet. When necessary, turn around and notice the rotation of your ribs and move slowly within the curve of the turn. This is a good exercise to do in conjunction with energy exercises such as exercise 5, touching the earth, or exercise 7, tree. We can also add a breathing exercise, exhale when one foot touches the ground, inhale when lifting the foot. Become aware of the energy in your body. When we ask each other how are you, we are usually not asking about feeling the air or the temperature. The question asks us to talk about our internal state, about the kind of emotions we are experiencing. Emotions are easy to name but difficult to define. The 6 emotions are happiness, anger, grief, fear, shame and disgust. Exercise 28. Emotions. Stand in front of a mirror. Make a face that expresses anger. Now, a face of fear. Do it in your own time, without haste, going through the following emotions: regret, shame, disgust. End with a happy face. One thing you may notice is that when you make a face, you find yourself feeling the emotion. Facial expression is a trigger. As our emotions become more complex, we associate them with many triggers. Emotions are also expressed in internal sensations. Some of them are based on the physical side. For example, fear releases adrenaline, making your body shake. Some of them are also learned. Many people share similar feelings, but there are sensations that are unique to each of us, which we learn to associate with individual emotions. Note that physical sensations can help identify feelings associated with them. Exercise 29. The physique of emotion. Make a list. What do you feel inside your body when you feel happy? Angry? Afraid? Are there tight muscles? Does any specific part of your body tremble? Hot or cold? When angry, you may feel a knot in your stomach or heat. You find that when you consciously pay attention to what you feel, you will become more sensitive to emotional nuances. Knowing what we are feeling is the first step towards the magic and discipline of emotion. Magical practitioners exercise emotional control in daily life, choosing when to express emotion and when to refrain from doing so. A good example is when you are insulted as son of a P#% and you have to keep in mind the following: either your mother is a P#% and you shouldn't be offended by that, or your mother is not a P#% and P#% and you shouldn't care about that. That's simple. The mage must know how to use his emotions. We may not have options about what emotion we experience for a given trigger, but we do have a choice in how we will demonstrate it. When we find ourselves overwhelmed with emotions, we can ground them in the same way we ground our energy. Exercise 30. Grounding emotions. Close your eyes. Visualize yourself filled and surrounded by energy. It has heat, the temperature and texture of the emotion you are feeling: hot, red anger, cold blue fear. Now take a deep breath and exhale, visualizing and feeling the energy being pushed, struggling, underground. As you breathe in, see a warm, golden light filling and surrounding you. Hard exercise. It reminds you that you and the emotion you are feeling are different. You are capable of feeling many emotions. When an emotion overwhelms us, we can find that sense of calm and strength within us and transform that emotional state into peace. Particularly, as I come from a natural path, I use the following exercise to relieve excess emotions. Exercise 31. Exchange energy with a tree. Be barefoot. Look for a strong, leafy tree. Show respect to this standing people by asking permission to exchange energy with them. Touch it with your hands, visualizing a connection, such as veins or roots coming from the tree and your hands meeting and intertwining. Together, you create roots that go deeper into the ground. Visualize an energy in the form of light rising from the roots of the tree, going to the trunk and penetrating into your hands, pushing a dark energy, yours, that descends through your feet into the earth. Do it whenever you need to, but don't abuse the same tree, because over time, it can die, as you'll be stealing its energy and it won't have time to replenish it. As you practice this exercise, you will notice that you will feel a subtle taste of sap in your mouth, but don't worry, this is normal. I have about 3 days with this feeling in my mouth. In conjunction with controlling the emotions we experience in our daily lives, practitioners of magic will often be asked to produce a specific emotion in a ritual. Such an emotion is often enthusiasm or passion. In this class we are getting to know a little more about our senses, and we learn about the exchange of energy, which often, in the course of our daily lives, we need to stay strong. In this way, we have more reasons to continue our journey along this path of knowledge. Thanks for making it to the end of this video. If you liked it, like, share and, if you can, consider supporting this channel so that our project can reach more people. Support links in the description.
Impassiveni, impassivado.